we're back in the kitchen with Michael and Marcos from Earl B's Catering. We,
Yes,
Amber and I, are rapidly becoming really big fans of you guys.
Yes, we are. I love ramen. I love bowls like this. The meat is so tender and delicious. You guys have been putting some stuff together while we've been in commercial break and other segments, but man, tell us about what we're seeing here.
So this is the ramen that we're going to make, and when you make
it's that broth too with it, right?
When you make a stock like this, you always run out of meat before you run out of stock, so it's kind of a way of repurposing it, using it in a different way, using the same familiar flavors that come from the birria broth.
Okay, so. Very good.
So we have that, and then right over here we have our finished. These are our bao buns.
Yeah, it's like this pillowy dough you were telling me, right?
It's really light, and it goes perfectly with our barbecue. So this is the way we kind of serve our sandwiches.
So cool.
I was fascinated by the idea of steaming the dough as opposed to cooking it some other way, because it looks so different.
So these are a traditional, like a Korean, Asian type bun, and they're a lot lighter than they actually look. They're real pillowy. It's almost like a cloud type, texture. But like I said, it goes perfectly with our barbecue, and that's how we serve everything sandwich-wise.
And I'm going to guess probably lower calories than a big hunk of bread wrapped around barbecue.
It's going to be roughly around the same.
I was trying to do that. Yeah.
And then this is our consommé. Basically, it's a soup of that broth, and we just add some of our, just some onions and some cilantro and a spritz of lime. And what normally happens is with birria, you take your sandwich and you dip it, because it's normally a fried taco that you're dipping into it. That has the meat that we smoked, as well as some of the other things, and it's cheesy. You dip it in, and it's perfect on days like last week.
Right, so. Absolutely. Okay, and you're building over here too. So
all right, so I'm going to switch you, Mike. Over on this side. So it starts with the base of the broth, and then we have the short rib that was smoked as the protein in the meal, and then ramen traditionally has lots of sides, so we always go with some soft-boiled eggs. We have some green onions, some cilantro. There's a little bit of chili oil that we prepared too that we kind of like to toss over the top. Gives it a little bitty kick. It's not super spicy, but it adds a nice little garlic kick. And
what a beautiful presentation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's visually very appealing.
Yeah, and this is just a little bit of like finishing cream that if sometimes the batches come out a little spicy, that can help to knock that down a little bit. So yeah, there it is. And
now tell us again, if we wanted to take advantage of Earl B's Catering, where do we go? How do we find out about booking you guys?
You basically go to our website, earlbscatering.com, and you can find us on Instagram, same Earl B's Catering, as well as Facebook.
And we'll put a link on our website as well, which you can find by going over the QR code we'll put up on the screen.
And Market Wagon. Market Wagon is right now where we're really at. And it's on our app, it's on our website, everything else. So
I think this is the time where we grab a fork and maybe do a little
definitely. And I'm excited about the idea of you out there in the springtime with the truck. So you'll just show up places and like events and things?
Different events that happen around.
Oh, look how pretty.
Like I said, we happen to be at the Chicken and Beer Fest recently.
Look how pretty.
Well, you got a spoon.
Yeah.
So.
It's just so pretty. This looks delicious. And this is something that do you guys cater with stuff like this too, these kind of meals, or is this more of like at your truck?
No, it's a little bit of both. It just depends on the timing of the year. When it's cold out, we like to serve stuff like this.
Oh, that's delicious.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't that good?
Man.
Yeah.
Well,
a little bit of the egg.
Normally at like I said, we've been at the Noblesville Farmers Market this past year, and
I imagine when you show up at an event with the truck, the menu has different constraints. Yeah.
It's a seasonal kind of menu that we flow with, and it just really depends on where we're at and what catering to the people we're serving. So
I love this. Do you change your menu often when it comes to different seasons, different months of the year, obviously to go with the temperatures outside?
Everything from the vegetables we use down to the meats. Just depends on the time of year and what's all out there.
Well, we thank you guys so much for being here. This is really good. This is lunch, George.
Yes.
I think this is lunch.
Or a late brunch. Huh?
There you go. Exactly.